There are so many things that we really need to sit down and look at. Because I discovered that a lot of things are happening these days, and it begins to bother my heart that if it should continue like that, how is the future going to be if it is not looked into now, if it is not corrected now? We might say it does not concern us, that nobody knows what the future holds. But there are some things that are happening now that will not make you to imagine that if this thing should continue like this, how will the future now be? Even if you don't know what the future holds. You see this issue of marriage. When God created man, he had a very good purpose for creating man. That man should enjoy everything he has created. And when God created man, he saw that man was lonely. That the animals, the trees were not enough companion for man. And God now said, it is not good for the man to be alone. Let's create for him a companion and helpmate that will make his life not to be boring. That was when God now created the first mother, Eve, and he now gave it to Adam. What am I trying to say? The first reason why God created marriage was for companionship, not necessarily for giving birth. Yes, for companionship, because Adam was lonely. Every other thing that God created, he could not really get good vibes from them. So God now created Adam for him. That is why he now said, this is the bone of my bone, the flesh of my flesh, and she shall be called woman. Look at what is happening in our society today. Men going out, sleeping with other women, women going out, sleeping around with other men, even those that are married. That was not the original plan of God, that men should be going out and marrying different women, sleeping with them. No, 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 no. God only created Eve for Adam so that they will be good companion. But it saddens my heart these days to see the opposite of it these days. People no longer have regards for the institution called marriage. Marriage is a sacred institution that was created by God. God holds marriage in high esteem, that we have turned marriage to something that I don't understand. Even me, I'm afraid for our future children, our children. Who are they going to marry? Who will they marry? When men have turned to women, women have turned to men. Or is it the same men sleeping with men or women sleeping with each other? So I'm afraid for our children if the trend should continue the way it is now. The truth must be told. Marriage is paradise on earth. Marriage is very sweet when you know the purpose for which God has created marriage. You see, a lot of men have neglected their marriage. Also with the women. They've neglected their marriage in the pursuit of so many things at the expense of their marriage. Initially, it was made that the man was to fend for the family, provide for the family. But you discover that in this time, this issue of what do you have to bring to the table, that marriage is now 50-50. What I bring, that is what the woman will bring. That is one of the reasons that you see that a lot of things is happening because even husbands and wife are now competing with each other. They want to know who earn the big salary, or who is able to buy the latest car at the detriment of their marriage. It's saddened my heart that people does no longer have respect for this great institution. People does not even sit down to think about our children tomorrow. That if things will continue like this, how will it be? Look at when Sarah asked Abraham to because of having children, that he should go in with his maid. And by the time Abraham did, what happened? Hagar now, she was now raising shoulder with Sarah because she has given birth. But what did God say? This is not the person that will inherit all these things that you have. It is the wife of your youth, the wife that I have given to you. That is the person that will inherit all these things. Send Hagar away. I will settle her. That was how Abraham sent Hagar away, and she left, and he was left with the wife of his youth. You see, a lot of us are using our own hand to cause problems for ourselves. You as a man, you are not able to manage the one wife that God give to you, and you are now going after different women to cause problem for yourself and for your family. And you, woman, because of your greed, you want to be the man of the house. You want to show that what the man can do, you can also do it. You are now going around sleeping with other men, whether married or single, because you want to prove a point to whom? Please, I am begging. Let's go back to the old days that marriage was sweet. Let's go back to our parents' time when they had peaceful homes. They lived with each other in harmony. They enjoyed their marriage. During the evening, they call it taste by moonlight. They sit down, tell stories to their children, and they had fun. This era of digital era is supposed to help us, not to draw us back, not to cause problem for us. But I now discovered this era of digital era is causing a very big problem, because some people are unable to manage it. They cannot manage it. They cannot manage it. Please, let's sit down and think twice, so that you might say it does not concern me. But it is not until you find your son be sleeping with a man, or you find your daughter sleeping with a fellow woman like her, that you will now start running etasketa. Let's provide solution now. Let's live right. Let's do what is right. And let's correct one another. The very dark man cannot do everything for us. He's trying his best. But we in our individual homes, what are we doing to stop what is going on in the society? This is food for thought for every one of us. You as a parent out there, me as a parent, what are we doing to curb this thing that is going around, turning our children to what they are not supposed to be? Even the so-called parents themselves, some of them, look at their lifestyle, because they say charity begins from home. 90% of what our children are exhibiting, maybe that is what their parents are also exhibiting. It's only few of them that goes out and they allow their peer group to affect them negatively. Please, let's do it right, so that we will not have any cause to regret tomorrow. God bless you and one love. Kindly give me a follow, comment, like, and share. God bless you.